Hello there, I am Jash Patel and I am going to give you information about what is data mining and also explain you what are the applications of data mining in real life business, like how businesses and various organizations utilize this data to improve their business strategies to attract more and more customers. First of all, we will understand what actually big data is. It is extremely large data sets that may be analyzed computationally to reveal patterns, trends, and associations, especially relating to human behavior and interactions. It is generally used for analytics of human behavior for improving business. Further, before studying the data analytics, we will understand how the data analytics life cycle works. First of all, business or the organization who is going to use the data needs to evaluate the case, that is business case evaluation. They need to know for what kind of information they are seeking for, like what kind of information they needs to analyze from the data, what are their basic requirements for performing any data analytics task. This is the case when the business or organization evaluate their after the business case evaluation, the another important step is data identification. In this, we have to identify which data is required, like what data is to be collected from customer to know their requirements. What this data includes the age span, the gender, etc., etc. And it is said that the more the data you identify, there is the more probability of finding the hidden patterns of the requirements of the customers. Another thing is data acquisition and filtering, in which your data that is been identified is filtered and purified. After that, after filtering the data extraction takes place, in which the important data, like if you want to find the which type of gender likes to buy certain product, then you have to extract that data. That means this is the step where data extraction is done. After extracting the data, it needs to be validated and it's need to be cleaned, so that the another step after data extraction is data validation and cleansing, in which you validate whether the data is correct or not. The incorrect data is removed, or either it is purified, or we can say that it is cleaned. After that, it comes data aggregation and representation. After extracting the data and validating it, you need to aggregate it and represent it in a better way to show the raw data is not a convenient way. So, by integrating it in a single representation, you can provide a better visualization, a better requirement from the data. After this, after gaining the proper representation of the data, the another step is data analysis, which is the main step of data analytic life cycle, where you manipulate the information or you manipulate the pattern of the requirements of the customer from the data that is being represented after validating and extracting from the raw data. Thus, the data analysis, after data analysis, you need to provide a better visualization of the data, that any customer, any normal user can view the data in a proper way, so that a better visualization is provided to the user. After all, we need to utilize the analysis result. If you get to know that by following certain pattern, the business can be improved by after analyzing from the big data. This is the last step of the cycle, where you utilize the information that has been extracted from the raw data or the big data of the customer. You utilize this data to improve your business plans, so that you could attract more and more customer. This is the last step of data analytics life cycle. Now we will look at various applications of data mining in real life. Real life applications of data mining. First, it is the service provider. The first example of data mining and business intelligence come from service providers in the mobile phone and utilities industries. Mobile phone and utilities companies are data mining and business analytics to predict churn, the term they use for when a customer leaves their company to get their phone, gas, or broadband from another provider. They collect billing information, customer service interactions, website visits, and other metric to give each customer a probability score that target offers and incentives to customer whom they perceive to be a high risk of churning. Another example of data mining and business intelligence come from retail sector. Retailers segment customers to recency, frequency, monetary groups, and target marketing and promotions to those different groups. A customer who spends little but often and last did so recently will be handled differently to a customer who spent big but only once and also some time ago. The former may receive a loyalty, upsell, and cross-sell offers, whereas the latter may be offered a win-back deal or instance. There are many other ways of utilizing data mining in real life. Generally, data mining is utilized in e-commerce. I can say majorly it is utilized in e-commerce. What e-commerce sites do, they collect the customers searching details, searching history, and on the basis of that they predict or they manipulate the requirement of the customer. They manipulate the wish list of the customer, and based on that they provide the feed of the product they like in the timeline. So this is the basic model that every e-commerce site uses of data mining. Another is supermarket. Supermarket provide another good example of data mining and business intelligence in action. Famously, supermarket loyalty card programs are usually driven mostly. One notable recent example of this was with the US retailer Target. As a part of its data mining program, the company developed rules to predict if their shoppers were like the specific goods. By looking at the contents of the customers' shopping baskets, they could spot customers who they thought were likely to be expecting and begin target promotions for their goods. Another main important and crucial application of data mining is in crime agencies. The use of data mining and business intelligence is not solely reserved for the corporate applications, and this is shown in our final example. Beyond corporate applications, crime prevention agencies use analytics and data mining to spot trend across myriads of data, helping with everything from where to deploy police manpower, where are the crime happening the most in which area, who to search at a border crossing, and even intelligence to take seriously in counter terrorism activities. So these were the real life applications of data mining. Another important factor that plays a crucial role in data mining and business analytics is segmentation. Segmentation is made more complex because customer may belong to multiple segments. For example, the same customer may be allocated to different segments of interest to the business such as rural, moderately profitable, risk average, middle-aged, and late adopter. Over time, they may also move from one segment to another. This is why the clustering technique is more powerful than a priori segmentation, as it offers more flexibility and can develop with these changes. Now let's look at the case study. The example of case study is the CPP Group. It is a card production company. The CPP Group has a database of 7 million customers, but until recently knew little about them. To help target its marketing resources, the CPP Group employed GB Group's analysis arm Data Insight to carry out a major customer modeling exercise. The first step was to cleanse the data and then augment it with the demographic and lifestyle details. Over 300 characteristics were whittled down to around 30, which were picked specifically to offer the best chance to predicting their customer behavior. The aim was to establish which of four outcomes would be most likely in each case: whether the individual customer would respond to offer by making a purchase, cancel within the 30-day cooling off period, cancel at the end of the year, or cancel at the 3 years. Moreover, the chosen characteristics were run through a CADE analysis to create hierarchy of importance. This enabled the modelers to develop a scorecard that would predict a propensity for buying and lapsing. Among the strongest factors to emerge were those that were product related, such as whether claim that had been made, which would increase the likelihood to renew. The analysis also revealed that the product appealed to people in the age of 18 to 24, a fact new to the CPP group. Now, instead of offering a single marketing message for the product, different treatments can be tailored to suit the individual segments. So, in this video, we came to know about various applications of data mining in and business intelligence in the field of business. We came to know about how data mining can be helpful to the to various sectors like e-commerce, retailers, service providers, and many more. Plus, we also did a case study of the CPP group. This video is presented by Ankit Modi, Akshat Patel, and Jash Patel.